going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are doing another backyard barbecue smokeout. Got some chicken wings in the barbecue grilling up for lunch. We got the smoker, as you guys have seen in the clips, firing up right now. We got a little log underneath the coal bed that we just dropped in, and we're prepping some meat. We're gonna mess around today, prep some meats for the week, cook them out, maybe have ribs for dinner. So we got 2 baby back ribs inside of the kitchen that we've already seasoned up a few minutes ago. And then right now I'm just doing the prep work on this pork shoulder, picnic roast. There's different names for these in the industry, but it's a really good piece of meat. It gives you tons, which you can actually smoke it up. What's how we like to do it. You're going jerk? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay, interesting. So what we like to do with these is smoke it up, get it really soft, get it up to about 202 temp, let it cool down, and then we like to shred it, do pulled pork. We save some maybe for the night or for the following days, and then we actually freeze up in little bags the remaining amount that we're not going to eat in the short term, and it comes out really good for future meals. You can make empanadas with it. You could do pulled pork again in the future if that's something you want, but it's a really good piece. Most of these usually come at about 8 to 10 pounds or bigger. So like I said, if you're not the biggest family, it's really something you can get, cook it, and have it for weeks, prepped already and ready to go for you meal preppers out there. So we like to mix it up. I always like to do a base of the black pepper. That's what I was putting on there right there. It's about 16 mesh, which is pretty traditional for a Texas barbecue. And then a lot of times we'll go with a seasoned, like a barbecue seasoning pre-set up, has paprika in it, a lot of different flavors that really give it some good color and a really good flavor profile. And you really want to put a generous amount on it because it's such a big piece of meat that you really want it to work its way into the pork to give you that flavor. So when you shred it up, at least every few bites has a good bit of seasoning on it mixed in, and it's not over seasoned in any way. This is all going to bake into it, smoke into it over time, and just give it really good flavor for you and your family to enjoy. And that's going to turn into a really nice bark throughout the cook. This is going to really darken up over time, the more hours. I'm going to project this is probably going to be about a 10 to 12 hour cook. We're going to try to start slow but then really work it up as time goes on. We'll probably do about 5 to 6 hours on the smoker, and then we're going to more than likely finish it off at night in the conventional oven, because this is going to be going into the night today. We're starting a little bit later than we would normally. It was kind of like a sporadic thing, like, hey, we're going to hang out today, let's go ahead and do some barbecue, and that's what we got. So I'm pretty happy with the way that looks right there. Gonna let that sit. Boom, 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 boom.
Good job.
And then we're gonna get the yard bird, do the undercarriage. Gotta get those sides, very important.
Close.
Boom, 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 bam, bam.
Can you grab it, please?
Yes, bye-bye. Oh, sorry. All right, thank you, sous chef.
Nice.
For those of you guys wondering, this is a old country barbecue pit. It's the Wrangler 2. You can actually get these in Academy. That's where we picked it up. We actually drove all the way to Orlando because there's no Academy down here in Miami-Dade County. So I think the closest one is probably around St. Lucie. You got to go online and look it up. But that's what we did to end up finding one of these bad boys as close as we can get. And it was well worth the drive because we've tried a lot of the, traditional Home Depot pits that are really just made out of cheap aluminum. They just really wear out quickly over time. So after a few years of experimenting with those, we ended up upgrading to this one, and we've had it probably now for about, 7 years, babe. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah. And again, we really like it. It's got this little top shelf here. You could do whatever you like on there, but it gives you some extra cooking space when you're trying to do like multiple cuts of meat. We'll fix that up a little bit later. Dirty fingers. But that's what we got. Temperatures are going to slowly start to come up. We just put the coals on top of a fresh piece of wood. We got more wood in the garage. We'll be chopping it up later. So that's one of those really quick things. You don't really got to wait for it to overly set up. The early stages, a lot of these guys from Texas, they say you can do like a cold smoke. gives it really good flavor and really good color early on. So I'm kind of testing that method out. But we're gonna be doing a mix of the Fogo Premium Hardwood Lump Charcoal and Post Oak. I like to bring those in when the fire kind of like doesn't want to pick back up quick enough. We put in a new log and some new charcoal, dump it in, crank it up, and within a few seconds, maybe like less than a minute, everything is good. Charcoals are nice and white. They're already fired up. The log is heating up. So now we're letting it get some airflow. Kind of the air died down all of a sudden here, but in a few minutes it should crank back up and we should get the fire rolling pretty good. And then I'm gonna shut the door back down quite a bit because occasionally it does get windy. If you leave that door open like that, fire is gonna spike really high and temperatures are gonna shoot really high up. So gotta play around with the fire, a little bit of fire science, but it's a lot of fun out here.
Yeah.
Nice. Takes off. Square is a little bit more jiggly, but we got a long way to go on it, but it's looking good. We're making progress. Let that one keep absorbing the smoke. So the action's about to start. I don't know if you guys can tell behind us, but thunderstorms are rolling in. So we're about to take this party inside and finish everything off in there. Basically gonna go ahead and finish off the ribs and the pork butt inside the house because don't want to really be dealing with the winds, the rain, and all that different stuff. So I'm setting up some foil here. We're gonna lay down the pork butt right in the middle and kind of just wrap it in place. And then once I get that wrapped up, we're gonna go ahead and throw on the baby back ribs right next to them and then take it inside really quick. So it's now for 5 hours. Just to give you a quick insight here, I know it's a little bit dark, but go ahead and roll in. Definitely got some good color on everything pretty much. The pork shoulder's looking beautiful. It's getting chilly out here. I feel a storm coming close. And the baby back ribs. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the best I can here to grab this. Boom. All right, cool.
Smells so good.
Yeah, right? Ribs on the side. These things are super hot, so put the glove on to just kind of get a grip underneath. Hopefully this doesn't break while we do.
I got on you?
Oh my Lord, it's so hot. Woo! I get that on my socks. Boom. Bang, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, bam. We'll clean this up later. Leave the fire rolling. It's gonna burn itself out over time. Let's get this in the kitchen.
Oh shit, closer. Close. That one looks a little drier. Perfect.
It's yeah. Good. Can't wait to eat that. Looks so scrumptious. It's slicing time.
Did that knife just cut the bone?
These look so good. They are screaming, eat me, eat me, eat me. Ooh, that That bone just went bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, so we just finished slicing into the baby back ribs. They cooked for about 6.5 hours, more or less, a little bit longer than we expected. But we had some rain come in, so we moved things inside the kitchen. That kind of slowed things around, but we got them up to temperature. We let them cool down for a little bit. We're gonna do a taste test. Which one do you wanna try? We're gonna do a little bite. You can pick one rib, I'll pick one rib. We'll take a bite out of it. We'll tell people what we think, and then we'll jump right into dinner.
Right here.
And then later on, we still got the pork shoulder cooking in the oven too. That's at around 176 degrees right now, so we got some time to go. It's about 8 p.m., so we got a long night ahead of us. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead. You're gonna do which one? This one? All right.
The
There
bones
you
are
go.
cut off.
It's already kind of falling off, so you can take that piece right there.
Real good.
Yeah, what's it taste like? I'm gonna do this one right here. Look at that.
It's sweet,
Look at that smoke
but
ring.
also juicy at the same time.
Sweet and juicy. That makes sense because a little bite through right there. Okay, so pork's got a lot of juice in it because it's got like the intramuscular fat, which is really tasty, and that like sweetness that you're tasting is from the honey that we added later on.
Spicy honey, actually.
Take
Yes,
another
after
bite.
tape.
Yeah,
Isn't it? It has a little bit of.
it's actually really delicious. Really
it has
tender.
A little bit of an after. It has a little bit of a spice aftertaste.
Well, it's got seasoning on it, you know. So there are some spices in it. You know, I don't really find the spiciness too much. It's definitely savory, nice and smoky, a lot of good smoke flavor, and very light sweetness to it. Like you get a hint of the stickiness of the honey that's actually really nice, and it kind of softens it up. But
And it softens the way that
I really
you
like
chew it.
give the puppy a little try. He's like, I'm right here. The puppy has arrived. Charlie, what do you think? I approve. He's like, I approve this message. Oh my God, did we make a cake? It's looking late. At least you don't work today. When it's today.
Yeah, but I gotta still be up super early. You know?
Mm-hmm.